What's up guys, my name is Dean, aka the Blue Crusader, and welcome back to the channel. In today's H1Z1 and Z1 Battle Royale video, I'll be taking a look at some of the OG suggestions and ideas that were contributions from the community for the game that never saw daylight in terms of being implemented into the game. These are the most awesome ideas from players themselves that I could find on Reddit and were so good that many wanted them to be brought to the game, but unfortunately the devs never implemented them. Some of the contributions were not brought to the game in favour of different updates or ideas, and some plain just got ignored. But nonetheless, these are the best community suggestions for H1Z1 Battle Royale that never made it into the game. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 1. Modern Design UI. This one was a pretty old school UI design that was made by user C4MZ and was intended to be a suggestion for the new style for the H1Z1 rebrand after the combat update, just before the PS4 version was released. This art style is really nice and has a basic white and red flat style colour scheme. This was back when H1Z1 still had a launcher built into the game that you had to run every time you loaded it, so it has a pretty nice launcher too, with graphics from the game and updates and news built into it. For me personally, although I'm a huge fan of the Z1 Battle Royale PC Preseason 3 style, I really like the modernistic H1Z1 rebrand colour scheme that this style bases itself off of. The main menu setup is great because of everything being in the same place. The top 10 matches are in the corner with the ability to change the season and match type from drop down boxes to view your stats, and your overall rank and score is on the right behind your player model, which shows off your skins. The party is in the convenient top right space, which shows all of your item currency and level. On the left, the buttons are basically the same, allowing you to access all sub-menus of the game just like how you can now. The loading screens are pretty nice with the full screen HD concept art and they look really clean, but I would prefer loading screens with tips on how to actually play the game for new beginner players. The in-game UI favours a more square flat based look like the PS4 edition. I love the current UI on the PC game, although I would be welcome to this interface if the nameplates were coloured based on ranks, because it makes the ranks more meaningful in the kill feed. I really like how the creator has made a video previewing what the UI would look like in game. The fact that this user went to the effort of animating the UI in multiple preview videos shows the effort and dedication put into this concept, and the fact that it didn't happen is kind of a shame. Number 2. Z1 interactive loot pieces. Another contribution from user CEZ on Reddit, which you will see more of later. This is an idea based on the Z1 map, which suggested that players should be able to find special items across the map which would be granted to their Steam inventory as skins when found in game. For an example, a full medical surgeon scrub set with cap, mask, shirt and pants would be found in a medkit like box in game during the Z1 remastered map release event on PC. Although there's already a lot of different scrub sets already in the game, this was a really nice idea that would have further encouraged players to keep playing the game to acquire new skins. It's these kind of events and lack of updates that make the game more of a wasteland nowadays. Number 3. Crosshair customization. A contribution from CEZ once more from the community. This design idea would theoretically bring the CSGO style crosshair customization into H1Z1. A lot of players already use the 4-line CSGO style cross in the game, but right now players can only choose from 20 or so preset styles and then change the colour, which is still better than nothing. But this idea, which is in the form of an animated GIF for demonstration, showed how devs could make crosshairs more customized to the player by allowing for changing of alpha, thickness, size, the center gap, outline and the dot of the crosshair to make them more personal to the players, just like how different CSGO pros use different crosses attuned to their gameplay. This one was a big shame because it would have been a really nice addition to the game. Number 4. Prestige sets. Submitted by Twitter user XSneakyFeet, this set of skin designs was and still is my favourite community submission to H1Z1. This was made back in 2018 during the game's higher popularity, and it shows a complete set of 10 different skins that would be granted to players who grinded the game. Nowadays you see a lot of players with thousands of hours and not really much to show for it, other than possibly just rank for some of them. With many people at level 100 and getting nothing for it and no further progress, this little prestige set set suggested that players reaching level 100 and a further 100 levels after to level 200 would receive brand new skins in the form of a new gold shiny prestige set that would be accrued through roughly 4,000 hours of grinding. Sure, grinding a game can be tiresome and not favoured, but with so many players already having this many hours or more, it would have been a great system to add more of a reason to play the game and to reward long-time players with some really nice skins. I personally love the selection of base skins they've chosen, like the skull helmet and body armor, and I would love to have this skin set in the game. Number 5, Z2 Collection. You'll see the redditor CEZ a lot in this video as he submitted so many of the top rated skins on the H1Z1 Reddit. This Z2 collection was a set of skins designed around the rebrand of H1Z1 and around the primary Z2 map. It has an AK-47 weapon skin with a Z2 logo and masked woman on it, and an awesome My City printed hoodie with a Daybreak eye on the chest, as well as a reskinned Asus ROG backpack satchel with a white and red colorway of this set. This is a basic set that would probably be sold on the Crown Store or through a weekly promotion, but it's still a good looking set of skins which I'm sure would be great in game. Number 6, H1Z1 Concept Menu. There's a few good looking main menu concept designs out there, and this one from user Caspano is one of them. This has a console style vibe to it when looking at it, as it utilises a square Windows 10 looking tile appearance, showcasing the news and updates on the main menu with tabs for each section of the game, with a party interface in the top right with a play button. Personally, I think there could be more to this, but it has a really simple style that players would find easy, and there's not too much clutter on the screen. Number 7, Upgraded D.O.A set. Based on the original D.O.A hoodie set, this upgraded skin set showcases an awesome dark orange and black flame style. This is a really nice skin set that I would personally use, as it has tracksuit bottoms just like the Twin Galaxy skins, but with a super cool skull winged hoodie to go with it. The satchel backpack also looks super cool, and any set reskinning the skull helmet is a yes from me. Unfortunately, it has only a shotgun skin with the set, but it looks really awesome with the flames, and there's already a similar skin for the AR-15 in the game currently that would go well with this set. Number 8, Daybreak AR-15. Designed by Rogue1G on Reddit, this skin is a concept art for a Daybreak AR-15 weapon skin, designed on the classic AR weapon model from the old game. This would have been a really nice Daybreak dev exclusive skin to show off being part of the dev team, or even one to be available to players, as we already have the Daybreak ATV skin out there and the Daybreak eye patch skin, which is of crazy value and available to players nowadays after being sold by old devs. So it would make sense for this to be a part of the game, although I'm not sure what it would look like on the newer AR model. Number 9, PS7 Viewer AR-15 skin. Classic model. This isn't so much of a skin suggestion, but more of a design improvement for a pre-existing one. For viewers of the Preseason 7 Showdown on Twitch, we were granted the PS7 Showdown Viewer AR-15 as a reward for tuning in. However, many people don't like how this looks on the current new model. That's why user Violti upgraded it by changing it to match the old school AR model, and I have to say it looks a lot nicer than the one we have right now. The current one looks okay, especially for a free skin, but this on the old AR model actually looks like a skin that could be a reward for actually playing in the showdown. It's just a shame the devs were fired before they could bring back the old models to the game or make all skins tradable. Number 10, Season 2 football kits. CEZ on Reddit designed a bunch of Daybreak branded football kits as theoretical rewards for Season 2, which are based on rank. These skins are for Silver, Royalty, Royalty 1, Master and Diamond, so there's a few missing rank skin sets. However, these skins look absolutely awesome, and there's a lot of fans of H1Z1 that love football or soccer, and some pro players who play sports too. These would really fit into the H1Z1 style, and I can't help but be reminded of the football skins that Fortnite brought to their game, which looked great too. Number 11, Prison. This concept by VacBan57982 was for both the original survival game and the classic BR mode in the old Z1 game. Basically, it suggested a new prison point of interest location to be added to the map that would have custom weapons such as tasers, shivs, handcuffs, riot shields and prisoner skins inside, with an all new security van vehicle that's drivable. It's a pretty nice concept that would definitely fit into the zombified post-apocalyptic style that the game previously once had. There's not really too much to the concept other than just an image of idea suggestions, but it's a really nice suggestion that could have made it into the game, although I'm not sure how it would fit in the current state of it. Number 12, UMP45. This was a suggestion mainly only for the PS4 version of the game. However, I personally believe the PC version of the game needs to see some more modernized additions and new weapons to make it less bland. Sure, the community opposed a lot of the ideas Daybreak proposed, but it's a shame because it meant that we received no new content. The UMP45 would use the 45 ACP sidearm ammo that's mostly neglected in the game and would have a slow rate of fire but also do a lot of damage. With the removal of the Hellfire from PC, I think this would be a really nice addition to the PC game and also to the PS4 version to add an alternative on PC to the shotgun, which is really not consistent. Number 13, fire mode option. This suggestion was basically a small option that would be added to the gameplay settings menu to allow for default AK-47 fire modes to be configured to either single or automatic. This is not really an idea that could be implemented now that the weapon has been changed. This is because in one of the older updates there was a fire mode available that could be toggled with the X key on the AK, and some users wanted this menu option so they could set a default for their preferred mode. The current AK can be tapped or sprayed, but there's no fire mode any longer, which I do miss because it made it a lot more viable as a primary over the AR and made it easy to tap fire with. And that concludes all of the H1Z1 community ideas, suggestions and general contributions that were of the highest quality and that could have come to the game. These were 13 H1Z1 community ideas that never made it into the game. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it, and if you have any questions about the video or the game, leave them in the comments section below and tell me which of these ideas was your favourite. I make sure to reply to as many comments as I can. If you have any friends who play H1Z1 PS4 or Z1 Battle Royale PC, share this video to them and be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on by clicking the bell if you enjoyed the video so you don't miss out on future uploads. There's more H1Z1 videos on my channel that you can check out and other daily gaming videos like Minecraft, CSGO and more. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.